guys, welcome to Comfort Life channel. I am so happy to see you here today. In this video we are talking about energy, about your energy levels. And I guess that if the only source of energy for you is a cup of coffee, I guess you do need to know about a couple of tricks that you might like and incorporate into your life that might really help you to boost your energy levels. You've probably guessed already that I would definitely say that nutrition is so important for your energy, but I would even empathize here that the proper breakfast is the most important thing of your day that you could do for your body so it functions really well throughout the day, or it doesn't function. Many people, they skip on breakfast or they eat the breakfast that is not probably right, and I would just recommend you here that your breakfast should contain some protein and then carbs, of course, and then if you prefer some fruits and veggies. This is very simple to explain. Let's say you have a breakfast and you do not really feel full until the lunchtime. You think about your food, you're hungry. When your body's hungry, you probably cannot function normally, right? So being hungry is really bad, and I've noticed that, let's say if you are hungry throughout the day, you really have a huge meal and probably a huge dessert in the end of the day because it's sort of accumulated and you want to satisfy your hunger, right? And whereas you do not need to be hungry, you also need to always pay attention that you do not overeat. What I know, according to my own experience, is that if I overeat or eat too much, I don't really feel well on my stomach, digestion, and it definitely makes me lacking the energy. It actually makes me lack this feeling that I want to do something, accomplish something. I'm not really active, so I don't really like that feeling. If I want to add a few words about nutrition, I could just say that healthy carbs, as they hear all over the place, means that you need to have some whole grains, preferably sprouted, or you soak them, and then you could of course add some fruits and some vegetables and beans. These are healthy carbs. Well, as far as nuts, if you're not allergic, if you want to boost an energy real fast, if you want to have a snack, you could add just a handful of nuts. Walnuts is really good, but then if you are allergic, you could add chia seeds into your diet. They are considered to be a great source of energy, sort of food that gives you energy. And again, talking about nutrition, you need to pay attention that your diet is rich in foods containing vitamin B. What I'm saying is that I don't want you to go ahead and buy a B supplement, right? Because what you need to know about B vitamins is that if you're just taking not a B complex, but just one particular vitamin, let's say B12, it means that your body is getting lots of B12 vitamin, which increases the need of all the other vitamins. And of course, you don't have them enough because you don't supplement. So this is sort of messes everything up and doesn't make you feel good. Iron is also very important for synthesizing the energy, but you do not need, again, to go ahead and buy an iron supplement because you might not be deficient. On the other hand, iron from food sources is not dangerous at all. Another great source of energy, which unfortunately not every one of us can have enough, but probably when you have a day off, you could definitely use it. It means you need to have some solar energy and wind energy, and they do exist. I mean, when you get on the sunshine, first of all, you have vitamin D. Even if it's cloudy weather, you still get that vitamin. During the winter months, I would recommend to supplement with cod liver oil, something really good quality, because it contains vitamin A and D, so you won't have that problem. I mean, vitamin D deficiency. Simply being outdoors supports your energy and vitality. It is very, very important for you. If you have, if you could just afford, a 15-minute walk before going to sleep, this is amazing. I know probably most of us, we live in the city areas, and the oxygen when we go outside is probably not that fresh air and so on. But there is also another trick. If you feel that you're working on the project and your brain is foggy, you can concentrate. This is what you can do. You need to breathe. I mean, as simple as it sounds, this yoga breathing, when you inhale and then you exhale, when you inhale through your nose and then you exhale with your mouth, and your exhalation is supposed to be twice longer than the inhalation, and you breathe with your stomach. When you breathe this way, you're sort of focusing on the breathe pattern. It fills your brain with oxygen, and it also makes you feel less stressed, and that's very important. Another trick which I would always recommend, even in the morning when you're waking up and you don't, of course, not feeling that alert, you could do an ear massage, a simple ear massage. I probably need to make a video about that, so I give you more information, but just rub your ears in any different direction you prefer. So this is going to boost your energy. And another thing I've heard somewhere, I don't have that right now, but if you can get a walnut, just a walnut itself, you could massage it in your hands, or you could actually get a pencil because it has those sides, or a pen. I have to confess that I've searched all the pens in the house and they are all just round. So you need something which has like the edges, so you could rub it into your hands. Probably that will work too if you don't have anything else on hand. And this also stimulates the active points, like pressure points in your body. Same thing goes with your ear massage. Of course, I need to mention the exercise. Well, people think that exercise is when you are doing exercise, it's exhausting, but on the other hand, it's not. It's actually provides your body with more oxygen, it relieves the stress, and it makes your body stronger actually, of course, and it also provides your body with the energy. During the exercise, your brain is producing the hormone, the endorphins, which make you feel better. So this is a great health benefit. I'm not talking about some heavy exercises. No, you don't need that at all. It's some light exercising, whatever you really like, you do, and it's gonna provide you with health benefits you need on 100%. Another tip, which I probably cannot call a source of energy, but maybe I can, is sleep. When you sleep, your body is resting through all the damage that was done to it throughout the day. So if the lack of sleep is accumulating, you might end up with chronic fatigue syndrome, and of course you don't want that. I know some people, if you're too tired, too stressed, it's really hard to sleep, so you're suffering from insomnia, and it's like it's a whole bunch of things. If you're a coffee drinker, you could eliminate caffeine after 3 p.m. But because, believe it or not, you might really not feel that boost, but the caffeine, it actually might have its effect for 12 hours. The same goes with all the teas that contain caffeine in it, because you might be surprised, but a strongly brewed cup of black tea, or just a green tea, occasionally might have more caffeine in it than a simple cup of dough. If you do know that you have a hard time sleeping, I would recommend you to just do a proper research and talk to your doctor, not to have a prescription for sleeping pills, but something natural that can help you to restore a normal sleeping pattern, because this way your body is restoring, and this way you're feeling good throughout the next day. I know that sometimes we don't really sleep enough when we are working on a project. We need to spend more time, which the day is not enough when we have small kids. But then you need to make sure that if you have an opportunity to take a nap, even a 15-minute nap, or if you have an opportunity on the weekend to go to sleep a little earlier, do not watch that movie, go to sleep. This is a good investment in your health. It is very important. It's also a good investment in your youth, I would say, in your beauty, because you definitely look better if you sleep well and then you wake up, and all in all, so it makes a lot of sense. Maybe you could try some essential oils like lavender. It's really helpful in sleeping and in having a good sleep. And while lavender oil is helping with that, peppermint essential oil can help you to increase the alertness, so to make you focus better. What it really does, it increases the oxygen flow to the brain, and this way it stimulates your mind. Well, you could use it in a steam diffuser, as you would do with most of the essential oils, but in the morning when you're lacking energy, you could even put a little, like a couple of drops in the shower, and this way, these aromatherapy thing will help you to have more energy. Also, you could just drop a few drops on your wrists, and this is supposed to help you with the energy levels too. And probably the last thing I would love to mention is organization. Well, it is very important, but I don't want it to sound overwhelming, because you might think that I don't really have enough time to do this and that, and then I need to just organize myself, right? Spend it some extra, and sometimes you just think it's not possible to organize yourself. But believe it or not, when you're stressed too much because you lack the organization, because you simply don't know, let's say, what you're gonna wear tomorrow or what you're gonna eat tomorrow. I mean, it doesn't really take lots of time to think it over before you just go into sleep. And when you have an organized desk, it's easier to find things. It's easier just on your mind. I mean, women will understand me when a clean house, no matter how tired or exhausted you are, makes you feel great. So if you don't want to drain your body and mind with this unnecessary stress, and which promotes you to have low energy levels, you need to think over what type of organization or how you could do it the better way. I mean, it actually works differently for every person, so you need to do that research. And again, I don't want you to get overwhelmed. Pretty much all the tips are so easy to complete, and you need to find something that works for you and start slowly. And if you sometimes think that even though you have like that 3 cups of coffee and you don't have the energy, the coffee might be the reason for your fatigue, actually, because coffee is a very tricky drink, and sometimes it actually make you feel more tired rather than alert. Let's say I always have that problem if I have the very, very late coffee, for instance. I just like sometimes to drink a coffee as a beverage, not as a caffeine drink to have a boosted energy level. But you have to really listen to your body. I'm saying this all the time, and I really hope that these tips are at least helpful. And if you have your own remedies or tricks that help you to stay alert and energized and healthy, I guess I would be really happy if you could share it with all of us. And as always, guys, I thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, please put the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I wish you to stay very happy, healthy, and energized, and I'll see you in my next video.